8 games into the season, and Jose Mourinho's Tottenham sit second in the Premier League table. After an opening day loss, there was an air of pessimism around the club, but that has now been well and truly turned around. And besides the points total, they're doing well in almost every metric, scoring the second most goals with the second highest XG, conceding the joint least, and the second highest expected points, showing that they aren't overperforming. But what tactics exactly has Mourinho used to allow them to thrive like this? Let's take a look. Spurs were active in the transfer window, bringing in several players who are now key ingredients. This includes Højbjerg, Doherty, Reguilon and Bale, who are or will be regular starters, and Vinicius giving them much needed depth at centre forward, and Joe Rodon for centre back depth. Now, let's dig into the tactics, starting with the build-up play. When under extreme pressure, Spurs are more willing than some of the so-called Big Six to go long from the keeper. This is because Mourinho doesn't have the same fixation on playing out from the back as other managers, and in Harry Kane he has a forward with excellent holder play, so it is a viable option. But undoubtedly he prefers for them to build short through the centre backs. And from here, Mourinho prefers to build up with the back three, as it gives them the natural advantage against most teams who play with one forward or two. And this back three here is usually achieved one of two ways. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is comfortable dropping in between the centre-backs, who will then spread wider across the pitch. This will give the highly attacking fullbacks in Reguilon and Doherty or Aurier the room to push confidently high up the pitch, knowing that they have cover behind them. Alternatively, when it is Ben Davies who plays at left back, he's much more conservative and less talented in attacking regions. So, he will often tuck into the left centre-back roles while the centre-backs shift across. Importantly, both of Mourinho's right-backs are highly offensive, so both shapes allow them to push high up the pitch. With Reguilon and Doherty high, it means that Son and Bale will be much more likely to move infield into the half spaces to increase the central threat. This plays into their natural game as they are both inverted wingers. In addition, Ndombele will be much less offensive in this phase, dropping in alongside Sissoko to create a double pivot, and more options for the centre-backs to find. When Højbjerg remains higher up the pitch, Ndombele has much more of a roaming role in attacking midfield, knowing that he has the safety net of a double pivot behind him. So in these scenarios, he will stay much nearer to the touchline, which he is still comfortable doing. But we will see the right winger move in as the right back always advances. This is a reason why Bale may have been the perfect loan signing, as he will rarely have to hold his position out wide, and cutting in on his left foot will be much more potent than Lucas, for example, moving in from the right. And in this shape, Højbjerg acts as the metronome, using short passes to move the team from side to side or up the pitch, and he attempts the most passes for the side in the process.